Hello, hello, hello. It is Adrienne, Capricorntigress of Astrology Look Inside, and I'm back to do the second half of these readings, these new moon readings for the signs. We're going to start with the sign of Taurus. Let's see what we're going to be telling the sign of Taurus. And you guys, I've been itching. So I've been using cayenne pepper to stave off the itching. But it makes me sneeze. So I may sneeze. Or blow my nose, one or the other. Hold on, you guys. Okay, let's try this again. Even when I'm not live, I still have mishaps. But just in case, you guys, you're wondering like, hey, where's Waldo? Last night, Saturday night, I came on YouTube and Facebook. I was doing a multi program, where I do several locations at once. And I don't know if I tried LinkedIn. I don't think I did, but something happened and it just slowed down to a snail's pace. I don't know what it was. So I'm like, okay, my computer froze, the whole 9 yards, and I just had to stop everything. And here I am. I'm back again. Now this is the second addition to what I started Saturday, and like I said, we're starting on the sign of Taurus. So let's see what we're going to be talking to the sign of Taurus about. Let's see what we've got here. A couple of things come out. Oh, all right, Taurus, I see something here already. Taurus. Okay. Alright, Taurus. Let's see, what's that? Ooh, Taurus. Yeah. Show me. Taurus. Come on. Taurus. Okay. Oh, is it ending on that, Taurus? Really? Yep, it is. And I gave it more than enough time. Well, I'm going to end it there because nothing else popped out. So this is what I've got for you, Taurus. First card is the Queen of Staves. And if you listen to me at all, you would know I love the Queen of Staves. I think she's sharp. Like the Queen of Staves is where it's at, okay? She is usually a Aries, a Leo, a Sag. But the thing about the Queen of Staves is that she is so much flavor. She's so fierce. She dresses well. She smells well. She looks well. She's got a great attitude and she gets along with everybody. And best of all, she's a leader. So maybe this is what you're embodying, Taurus. Or you could be a male who's dealing with a leader, like a really beautiful queen, a Leo, a Sag, a Aries type. And next is the Three of Staves. Maybe this is about having courage to be that queen, or courage to approach that queen, or courage to see yourself in that leadership role. Taurus, maybe some Tauruses don't see themselves in that leadership position, in that leadership role, going toward their future without fear and having the courage to take on whatever they must in order to survive, in order to succeed, and to know that their ships are indeed coming in. And next is the moon. Yeah, don't deceive yourselves. I feel like some Tauruses may actually be in the midst of like self-deception. You know what I mean? Like the stuff we tell ourselves is not necessarily what is reality. And we've got to check that, because sometimes we can hype ourselves up or we can psych ourselves out because of the things we're telling ourselves. So, be aware of what it is that you're getting in, like what you're interpreting, what you're getting in from others, and really clarifying what is being said and done. Next is the Queen of Cups. So this is an emotional queen. And it's funny that it came right after the Moon card. I wonder if some Tauruses aren't, maybe messing around with a Cancer. Especially if you're a male Taurus. You might be with a female Cancer. I can see that. But usually that's an emotional female. And so far, I've seen 2 queens in this reading. And I know right away this means that you can get help from women. Whether you're a male or a female, I can see that getting help from women is important here. Also, you have an Ace of Cups right after the Queen of Cups. There's a lot of emotion here. A lot. But I believe, Taurus, that this is you getting your emotional fulfillment. I think you're going to be able to get your emotional fulfillment from whatever this situation is. Next, I see the Knight of Coins. I think you're working on some ideas, maybe getting some offers on how you can be more successful, how you can make more money, maybe offers for a new job, a new venture. And here's the 5 of Staffs in the current position. I wonder if some Tauruses are fighting. And if so, with whom? And what are you fighting about? Is it jealousy? Is it jealousy here? I mean, we got 2 queens. And neither one of them is a pentacle. So I know neither one is you. Or, it might be what you're embodying, but it's not necessarily a Taurus. And here's the 2 of Swords right after that. Yeah. You got decisions to make. It's about loyalty, isn't it? Maybe that's what the fight is over. The fight is over the loyalty, I believe. And maybe a decision you have to make because of this issue with the loyalty. And there's a King of Cups. This is a couple. There's a Queen of Cups. There's a King of Cups. That's a couple. That Queen of Staffs ain't in it. That means there could be a third-party situation. Maybe that's what the decision is. Maybe that's what the 5 of Staffs, the fighting and jealousy is all about, is because there's someone messing up in the relationship. Someone butting in where they don't belong. I could see, though, if you could be in a potential good relationship. I would just get some help from women, whatever is going on, because your girlfriends might know, okay? Or someone like that. And it ends on the 9 of Swords. So, oh my goodness. Like, I can tell you that you're all in your head about this, Taurus. Been having bad thoughts, bad nightmares, bad juju, all about this situation. Somebody been with your woman or somebody with your man or something like that. But on the bottom of the deck, 3 of Cups. I think you're going to celebrate at the end of this. I mean, I don't know if there was a third-party situation, but whatever it is, it ends on the 3 of Cups. That's celebrating after whatever you done been through. And that's good to know that whatever this situation is, it's not stuck. Like you're going to be able to get out of this. Definitely, you can get out of this. And that's good. Like, sometimes we go through a bad patch. A bad patch doesn't mean a bad relationship. A bad patch doesn't mean a bad life. It just means you're going through a bad patch. And I feel like that's what's going on. I do see here, though, that we've got the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Staffs. And like I said, the King of Cups and Queen of Cups is a couple. That Queen of Staffs ain't got nothing to do with that. So that could be something that's going on. Look, the only major arcana was the moon. The moon. So just be careful about lies, deception, deceit. Don't lie to yourself either. So if you know something's up, right? Keep it real. Just saying. Keep your eyes open. Get that advice from girlfriends. Or from women, I'll just say. Because you could be a man. But women will tell you, even men, they will let you know. Like, just tell them the situation and they will let you know, right? Post haste. If that is shady or not. Because sometimes we can't tell because we're all in love. We can't tell if something's shady or not. But you run something past a girlfriend. Run something past a woman like your mother or your grandmother or your aunt. Even your sister. They'll tell you what you need to know. So good luck, Taurus. We're moving on to the next sign, which is the sign of Gemini. Gemini. Get the music out while I do this shuffle. This is my song. Oh, I will jam out, won't it? Let's see here. We're telling the sign of Gemini. Is this special Gemini message for the new moon? And I just forgot something. Hold on. Hold up. Okay. I forgot to let Taurus know that Taurus, this is happening in your 8th house. Now, I have to stop and say something because the 8th house, this next couple of weeks, this means it's going to be affecting your money. And not just your money, your partner's money. Maybe this could be what's going on. Like if your partner ain't bringing home the money, he might be out giving it out somewhere to the extra females or something like that. But it could just be that you're dealing with issues that deal with taxes or deal with inheritances. I mean, we're coming upon tax season. I could see that coming up where people are gathering together everything for taxes and stuff like that. So I just wanted to let you know that there could be some emphasis on your partner's money or your partner messing with your money or equal give and take and fairness when it comes to money and possessions. I mean, if you split up with someone, it might be about splitting up what you both, created together. Could be something like that. Anyway, I had to stop and tell Taurus that before I went on with Gemini because it was really eating at me that I needed to let Taurus know that, okay? So anyway, Gemini. And I don't know why my voice sounds like this. I woke up sounding like B. Arthur. And I don't know how to fix that. So I'm just drinking on tea with honey. And I'm praying it gets better as I go along. So let's see what we're doing for the sign of Gemini. Gemini. This I've done shuffled like 20 times for Gemini. Because I got caught up and forgot to do something for Taurus. And look at this mess. Look at this mess. Really, this is what you got me going. This is all this, and this is what you're going to tell Gemini. So upset. Let's see. What? Okay. Gemini. Oh. Okay. Okay. Gemini. Oh, I knew it was coming. I could feel it. Gemini. Hey, Gemini. I knew that extra card had to be there, and I know why. Gemini. So, Gemini, it is not lost upon me that this is opposite time for you, right? This is opposite season. Like, I don't know if some Geminis are usually in a very lucky frame of mind or positive frame of mind. But some Geminis might not be in that place right now. And this is because of the fact that we're in opposite time for Geminis. It's Sagittarius season. The moon was in Sagittarius. The sun was in Sagittarius. Mercury was in Sagittarius. I think Mars was in Sagittarius. We have a lot going on in Sagittarius right now. And so you may be feeling that. The first card was the Eight of Swords. Some Geminis might feel like their hands are bound. Their eyes are, are tied, are bound. Their hands are tied. They can't see. They can't let themselves go. Like they feel like they're stuck in place. But I gotta tell you, Gemini, it's not true. You can actually move. You can actually see. You can actually do more than you think you can now. Maybe some Geminis are in a fight with the Five of Staffs crossing that Eight of Swords like that. Maybe that's why you feel like you're bound. Like you've been in a battle. You've been in a fight. You feel like some people might have been jealous of you. Jealous of what you've been doing. Maybe you've been jealous of others. Either way, you've just been in a fight in this frame of jealousy. I can feel it all around you and feeling like your hands have been tied. And next is the Star. This could be that you're dealing with an Aquarius, because Aquarius is another air sign like Gemini. But it could just be that after you've been through something really horrendous that really has affected you in a negative way, that you can just pour out your emotions and you can rise from that event. You can come to a understanding of that event because you've let those emotions go, and the sun will shine on you again and you'll begin to have your joy again. Because here's the Ten of Cups. I think the Ten of Cups wants to come to you, Gemini. I mean, it's like right there waiting to give you happiness and joy and emotional fulfillment. But you've got to be ready for that. And I think it all boils down to the choices that you're making, because the Two of Coins is next. Maybe you're waiting for some type of letter or document or phone call to come in from some place that's going to help you make a definitive decision about this or that. But just know, I think that you're just waiting for these ships to come in. And with it on your Ten of Cups, I believe it all starts in an emotional place. Because the Star and then the Ten of Cups, I'm thinking it all starts from someplace emotionally. And whatever choices or decisions that you have to make about money or your finances or whatever this is, it all starts from an emotional place. Because next is the Moon. We're back to the emotion again, aren't we? So the one thing I gotta say, I mean, with it starting out on the Eight of Swords and everything, is just make sure whatever you're doing, that you're honest with yourself, that you're not fooling yourself, that you're not, in the dark about something that you really shouldn't be in the dark about. Be careful about lies, deception, and deceit. Like, is someone lying to you? Is someone lying right in your face? Know that. You know what I'm saying? And here's the Seven of Staffs. This is in the current position, but this is the card of integrity and having fortitude and sticking to things when it looks like it's all for naught. Like, it's not going to work out. I might as well give up. No, don't give up. I mean, if you don't have to, don't. But I always like to tell people, look, if it gets too hard, emotionally, spiritually, psychically, physically, financially, let that ish go, because you got the Tower. Let it go. I mean, if it's a TKO, let it go. And with the fighting going on and all that, I mean, I'm just thinking, if it's that bad, then some Geminis need to let it go. Because the Tower is that something is going to fall apart so that something new can rise in its place. Something better. Something more in alignment with you. Next is the King of Staffs. Maybe if you're a female Gemini, you could be dealing with a King of Staffs or waiting for a King of Staffs. King of Staffs is Aries, Sag, your natural partner, Gemini, Sag, or Leo. And some of you might be dealing with a Sag King, or you might be waiting for your King. It could just be that this is about a leader, right? Someone taking on that leadership position after that Tower and making a firm direction and going in that direction. Next is the Queen of Cups. So this is about emotions as well. There could be an emotional queen involved in this, or if you're a female, you could be emotional over whatever this is that made you feel like you were bound and tied and in the middle of a battle. But it ends on the Ace of Staves. And that tells me that when you start something new, when you're creative in what it is that you do, you go for what you want. If you have to start over, then start over. Use your creativity to do that. When you do that, I think you're going to be just fine, because the Ace of Staves is complete victory when, or at least victory because you started something new. You're growing something new. You're doing something new. On the bottom of the deck, though, is patience. So I feel like whatever it is, by the way, that's Sagittarius again, you just have to have the patience. Sometimes we want to get things right now, and sometimes right now is just not an option. And so, it can frustrate us because, everybody wants right now. But if right now is not a choice or an option, then you got to let that idea go that it's happening right now. Maybe it's going to happen in the future. I just love that you had the Ace of Staves, because it's telling me to start new. Like, start something new. Like, yeah, I think something ended. I mean, you got the Star, you got the Moon, and you got the Tower. I feel like it's about letting out your emotions, not hiding behind a false front, being honest with yourself, and letting it go. Like, if something has to end, if something is toxic, let it go so you can start over. Okay. I hope this resonated with some Geminis out there, because to me, it was a message that you were supposed to hear. And I will say this, Gemini, that this new moon is happening in your solar 7th house. It is all about the partnerships. It's all about your significant other, if you have one, if you don't have one, if you lost one. I mean, all of those issues, Gemini, are really what some Geminis have been thinking about a lot over the last few days. And you might be thinking about it a lot over the next few weeks. Maybe you'll get into a new partnership. Who knows? But whatever you do, keep your eyes open and make sure you're seeing what you think you're seeing. Don't get played. Don't get duped. And know that your hands are not tied. Okay? All right. Good luck to you, Gemini. So let's move on to the next sign. And that is the sign of Cancer. 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 Let's see what we're telling the sign of Cancer. Well, let's see. Divine Spirits show me clearly. A couple of cards popped out here. For Cancer. Let's see here. What we got for Cancer. I'm going to turn the music up while I'm shuffling. Cancer. 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 Hey, Cancer. 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 Show me again. Show me again. Cancer. I love it. Cancer. One more. Cancer. Cancer. Oh, wow. Ending on that. Nope, ending on that. Love it. Okay, Cancer. So look, the first card I got for Cancer was the Empress. I kind of like that it was the Empress, and I tell you why. Because this is all happening in Cancer's 6th house. Like, over the next 2 weeks, it's your 6th house, your health, that's going to be affected, Cancer. So it could be like your health, your just mundane, doing things around the house and, stuff like that, and taking care of yourself. But the most important thing is with the Empress being first, I feel like you can start something new, something creative, something that's going to have a new beginning of some sort. Some Cancers might even get pregnant. I can see this might be a worry, though, because here's the Nine of Swords. That's worry and nightmares. I think the whole concept of Cancers getting pregnant just brought nightmares into the hearts of some Cancers. That's hilarious. I think that some Cancers have just been in their, I don't know, just emotional, in their minds, just really having bad thoughts, bad nightmares, bad dreams, just not, stinking thinking. And next is the Knight of Cups. I think you've got an offer coming in, though, Cancer. I think you've got an offer coming in that is going to be so good, so much of what you really want to have, that you're going to have a hard time saying no to it, because it's exactly what you want. And here's the Seven of Cups right after. Yeah, I think some Cancers are actually reaching for this emotional fulfillment that they feel that they have. Like, that something good is coming, but you're reaching for it. You haven't really found it yet. Whatever you do, there's the Four of Coins. It's saying hold on to what you got. Like, okay, when I see that right after those offers and that Seven of Cups, it's like, let's say someone comes to you and they make an offer. And they say, look, all we need is $497. And we can get you into a business that will make you thousands each month. Now, I'm not sure if you've had this opportunity or not already, but let's say you only have $700. And spending $497 of them would be a stretch and really a risk. I'm saying when you get the Four of Coins, don't spend your money like that. Find something that is not going to take up the bulk of your money. Maybe set a limit, like I will only spend 10% of my money on whatever venture. That means you can spend $49.97. That's it. Or something like that. But whatever you do, you hold on to your money. And make sure you got a good opportunity. Here's the King of Staves. I mean, if you're following a good leader, Cancer, someone who is trustworthy, like a Leo, an Aries, a Sag, someone that you might know to be true, maybe, but I would be cautious. Here's the Hermit. This is saying take time to learn. Gather all the details, all the info, all of that information, the intel that you need before you make a decision. Here's the Queen of Cups. There you are, Cancer, if you're a female in your own reading. And I love that because that's an emotional female, getting in touch with your emotion. And maybe it's because next is the Devil. The Devil is the Capricorn. That's the opposite of Cancer. Some Cancers might be dealing with some Capricorns because they're your natural partners. But I can't help but notice that you had both the Moon and the Devil in one reading. And they are both cards that warn against self-deception and deception and lies and deceit from others. So I want you to be cautious. Maybe it'll be from that Queen of Cups. I mean, that's you, right? That's self-deception, Cancer. So don't lie to yourself, whatever it is. I have integrity, Seven of Staves. Have fortitude. Hang in there. Don't give up. Believe in it. Be honest, too. Don't lie to yourself or others. It ends on the King of Coins. Maybe this is about being honest about money. Maybe this is about being honest about a Capricorn, because I saw the Devil in the reading. That could be your lust, your passion, your drive and desire for success. But it could just be about, having integrity when it comes to making money and things of that nature. On the bottom of the deck, we had Judgment. Oh, wow. So whatever this is, you're at the tail end of it. Like, this is it. You're either going to get this together and get it right, or you're not going to get it together and get it right at all. And that's pretty much what they're saying. Now, I just noticed here there were 2 sevens. And I love when I get 2 sevens in a reading. Because that's telling me that, like, God, the angels, your guardian angels, they're all, the archangels, they're all watching over you. They're protecting you. You're protected right now. That's beautiful. I love that. You had 2 kings in this reading as well. So whether you're female or male, it tells me that you can get help from men. Get advice from men. Like if you need to have an inside tip on what to do because you're not sure, get advice from a man. You had 3 major arcana, because I'm not counting the one that was on the bottom of the deck. That was the judgment card. But the 3 major arcana inside the reading were the Devil, the Hermit, and the Empress. And this tells me that the Empress is you starting something new, being creative about something too. Could be pregnant, might be getting pregnant. You might just be pregnant with new ideas that lead to your success perhaps. And the Hermit is telling you to learn as much as you can about whatever this project is. You know, take time away to really master whatever this new thing is. And the Devil is indicative of your passion, your drive, and that just that impetus for success and power. So be sure you learn all that you can before you move forward. And I think you'll get there. Okay, Cancer? So I hope this resonated with some Cancers out there. This has been my reading for you. And I had, like I said, this is all going to be affecting your 6th house over the next 2 weeks because that's where the emphasis is. So some Cancers might be dealing with their health. They might be dealing with, you know, just things around the house, food, cooking, that type of thing, all right? But work and health and your employees, if you have them, okay? Much love to you, Cancer. I'm going to cut this music up as I shuffle for the sign of Leo. Leo, 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 Leo. Let's see what we're showing. Sharing with the sign of Leo. 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 I had a lot come out there. And a couple of them went right back in. Okay. Leo. Oh, man. That popped up in the air. That really wanted to be in this reading. That's crazy. And that popped up in the air as well. Wow. What is going on with Leos? Leo. Wow. I can't believe they all popped out. It's so many over, but I'm going to take them because they wanted to be in the reading. So look, you got a couple of things happening in your life, don't you? No doubt about it. Starts with the Queen of Coins. Queen of Coins. And Leo, that could be that you're dealing with a Capricorn, a Virgo, a Taurus. Maybe it's got the 4 of coins on it. It could just be about the money. And it's saying hold on to your money. Hold on to your money with all you got, okay? Don't give up your money foolishly. And next is the 6 of coins. Remember, the more you give, the more you get. The more you give, the more you get. Keep the money flowing, but hold on to what's important. And next is the Tower. So maybe something you've been building is falling apart. And that could be why you feel like you've got to hold on to this money. This is all about this money right here. And, you know, it could be that you're dealing with a Scorpio. Got the Page of Cups right after the Tower. But I'm thinking it could just be that something is ending and you might have someone calling you and messaging you and DMing you and trying to get back with you or something like that. I'm sensing this for some Leos. But here's a Hangman. Hangman is, you know, he's in his place in a mental, spiritual place. He's centered within himself, herself. And you're really getting in tune with yourself in order to know the higher mind, like that inner stuff that you don't normally think about or know. But if you take the time, pray and meditate and really think on things, you'll get the answer. Next is the Queen of Staffs. And you know, the Queen of Staves, or Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords has a tendency to cut things off. She don't play, and she's in the current position right now. Let me make sure. I just want to make sure. 2, 4. Yep. Queen of Swords is in the current position. So some Leos might be cutting something off. Like, especially if you're a female, and you've been hurt before, and someone is playing you right now, or getting you involved in a third party, or not making you feel like you're being honored. And right after it, I swear, I kid you not, 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. Yeah, you feel like you're not being honored. They got you in some third, they cheating or something like that. They got somebody else involved in a relationship. You're out, right? You're out. Like, if they're not honoring you, if they're not putting you first, if they're not making you feel like a queen, you are a Leo, okay? And they better darn well make you feel like a queen, because you don't have to put up with no BS from someone who is not honoring you. And next is the 10 of Staves. You might have been in something where you feel like you have been working and working and working and working and trying and working and trying and working. And it's been painful, and it ain't working as fast or as quickly or the way you want it to. But look, here's the Queen of Staves. Here you are in your own reading, Leo. You really did show up. And I feel like whatever it is that isn't working, remember that you are a queen. If you're a male, then embody the feminine queen energy of Leo. Or, you know, maybe you're dealing with a Leo yourself, or a fire sign, like an Aries, a Sag, or another Leo. But this is about being a leader and sitting on that throne and leading and leading. And here's the Strength card right after it. I think also following your passion, following your desire, knowing you are strong, knowing you're in a position of leadership. And here's the Magician. You've got all the tools you need to win. And this is a 1 card. So maybe you're, you know, in numerology, 1 is Leo or Aries. I think it's Leo. So, or both, I think it's them. But this is your card. You're the Magician. You got all the tools you need to win, Leo. Remember that. It ends on the King of Cups. So I think that maybe you're dealing with a Pisces if you're a woman, or a Cancer, or a Scorpio, or perhaps it's just an emotional meal that you have to contend with right now. That could be something that's happening. But I wanted to tell you this. As I looked over this reading, it was kind of amazing because you had so many queens in this reading. You had 3 queens in this reading. So we're going to talk about where, you know, what the 3 queens mean. And I'm going to look it up because I swear I can't remember offhand what 3 queens are. So you're going to see this, I think, but that's okay. Hold on, let me get this here. So sorry, you guys. Shouldn't even be all up in my stuff. But I'm nosy and I want to know. And I don't want to end this without telling you what these 3 queens are in particular, so that you know. And I'm not just saying it off the top of my head and telling you the wrong thing. So let me see. 3 queens. Where are we at? Where's the 3 queens? 3 queens. I've got so many. Oh, here we go. 3 queens. Oh, that's lies, deception, and this gossip. Yeesh. Loss of your job or opportunities for advancement due to slander. Infidelity. Many people will know of this affair before you do. Lord, what? Those 3 queens, they will tell. Lord, I didn't know it was like that. You had 4 major arcana, though. And look, it starts with the Tower. Maybe there is lies, deception, and gossip going on. Maybe someone is playing you. I don't know why I got that vibe even when I was doing the reading. But here's the Tower. things falling apart, and there's the Hangman. And I feel like maybe you've been through the Tower already, so you've been waiting, you know, praying and meditating and doing binaural beats and tapping and all of these different things. And now that you're strong, you got the Strength card here. And I feel like you have to remember you're the Magician. It's time to remember you're the Magician. On the bottom of the deck was the Six of Cups. Yes, stop looking back on the past. This is probably what it is. Maybe you got stabbed in the back in the past, right? And because of whatever that pain was, you keep looking back there, thinking you're stuck there. But you're not anymore. Whatever those lies, deception, and deceit are, I mean, maybe that is over now. And you don't have to be stuck there anymore, Leo. That's a thing of your past. Let it stay in the toilet of your past where it belongs, if that's the case, right? And I know that's hard to do because I've been in a bad relationship and it always leaves you mulling after it, right? Wondering what you did wrong. Were they doing this? Were they doing that? What you could have did better? These are all common things, especially if you were lied to, cheated on, anything like that, right? But just remember, you are strong. Okay. You got this. All right? So we're moving on to the next sign, which is, and by the way, Leo, before I go, before I stop with Leo, I wanted to let you know that this is all happening in your solar 5th house. You know, the 5th house is the house of love and romance and dating and flirting and going out on dates and being with someone, taking chances, taking risks. It's children, so it could be unexpected children. So all of this is at the focal point for December, at least for while it's in your 5th house over the next 2 weeks. So it could be something to do with your romance or someone you're in love with. Just know that. I mean, it could all come out as something dealing with your children, but it's important that you know that. I didn't want to leave without you knowing that, okay? All right, I'm leaving now. And now I'm going to move on to the next sign. And the next sign is the sign of Virgo. Virgo. Let's see what we're telling the sign of Virgo. 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 Mama. Whoa. That wanted to come out backwards. Wow, Virgo, what is going on? Let's see. Wow. Virgo. 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 Wow. Virgo. 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 That's it, I think. Yeah. I just wanted to see if anything else wanted to come out, and it didn't. So, Virgo, your first card kind of floored me a little bit, because I wasn't expecting to get that. And I'm like, wait, what? Because the first card you got was the Star, but the Star in reverse. So this could be conceit. This could be inflated self-importance. but it could also mean low self-esteem. And low self-esteem that could prevent you from pursuing your gifts and visions. So I think what it's saying basically, I believe, is it's time to develop a healthy sense of self-worth and self-esteem. You know, you've got the King of Staffs on it, and that is the leadership king. Maybe it's about that balance, about being the leader, being the boss, being in control, being in charge, being magnanimous, and being conceited. There's a line there, right? So it's about straddling that line and not holding back because you're of fear that you're coming off conceited, but learning how to embrace the power of the King of Staffs, of being that king leader. Next, here you are, Virgo, the Empress. The Empress. That's you, Virgo. There you are, showing how creative you are and how you're willing to start new and try new things and be creative and build a new empire. And as I always say, plant the wheat, Virgo, plant the wheat. You could be pregnant. That is a sign that could happen for some Virgos. And here's the 10 of coins. If so, I think it would be a happy thing for some Virgos, because the 10 of coins is the everything card. And you being a Virgo with the everything card on the Empress, I think some Virgos are going to get pregnant. And, you know, the 10 of coins is everything. It is the house, the car, the dog, the 401k, the money in the bank, the commitment, the marriage, all of it. All of it. It's beautiful. And there right after is the 4 of Staffs. I love it. This is having that emotional fulfillment and security in your home, to have joy in your home. Some Virgos might be getting a new home, a happy home, a joyful home, a time of celebration with your family. And next is the Queen of Staffs. Did we just have the King and Queen? Yes, indeed. We got a power couple here. Some Virgos are in a power couple. That is, you are creative and a leader, and your significant other is creative and a leader. And you like doing things together, and you like looking good together, and you like building things together, and you're leaders together. So that is definitely something that's happening. And here it is in the current position, the Ace of Coins. Oh my goodness. That's your ace, Virgo. Your ace came up in this reading. This is you getting your financial fulfillment. You are got money coming in. Money. Not money. Money. Money is coming to Virgos. Mucho, mucho, mucho money. Mucho, mucho gusto money. Money. And right after that, the Magician. Not only are you getting the money, you got all the tools you need to get the money, to make the money, to manifest the money. You can manifest the money as if out of magic. Virgo, you have got this. I think some Virgos have been worried about some things, maybe emotional things. I see the 5 of Cups. I can see that some Virgos have been worried about things. Maybe some Virgos have been drinking. Okay. I gotta keep it real. Maybe. But, and here's the Moon card. I think some Virgos are with Cancers. That could be it. But I think whatever it is, it's important that you don't lie and deceive yourself. Like, don't close yourself off to the success that is your birthright. That is your time right now. And with the Empress coming up in this reading, I really believe that this is a time for you to open your eyes. Don't deceive yourself, right? And the last card was the 7 of Staffs. That's saying have integrity, have fortitude, don't give up the fight, you know, keep hope alive and stay on course. And on the bottom of the deck, yes, the World. That is a Saturn card. That is an earthy card. That is you having the world at your feet, Virgo. I love it. You might be traveling soon. I see some travel for some Virgos, but this is you having the world at your feet. You got this. Whatever this is, you got it. Okay? There's no doubt about it. And even though the star was in reverse, you know, just, yeah, you got it. But they're saying don't be conceited with that, okay? You got it. I think you got it when it comes to the money, because you had the 10 of coins, the ace of coins. My goodness. I love that. This was all about the money coming into your life and getting this life fulfilled with the, you know, this emotional fulfillment. You had the 4 staffs. And you had the queen and king of staffs. That is a beautiful power couple. They are a active couple, the queen and king of staffs. And they're leaders. They're leaders amongst their peers. They're leaders in their jobs. They dress well. They travel together. They do things. It's a beautiful card. Like I said, you had the star in reverse. So watch out for being conceited or lazy or anything like that. But then you had the Empress, the Magician, and the Moon. How beautiful is that? You can I can hardly get it out. Give me another try. You can create whatever your heart and mind desires. Virgo, if you can conceive it, you can achieve it. Okay? Use your imagination with the Magician and the Moon and the Empress. Be creative. Use that creativity to your benefit. And you are definitely going to win with the world at the bottom of the deck like that. I see you winning. Now, here's the thing. This entire new moon phase, which is the next 2 weeks, is all happening down in the 4th house. So I'm going to say this. If you have an opportunity in the next 2 weeks to get yourself into a new home, Virgo, then by all means, get yourself into a new home, Virgo. Because the 4th house rules the home. The 4th house rules the mother. The 4th house rules motherhood. And the 4th house rules family. So whatever you can do for your family, with your family, whatever you can do that has to do with a home, emotionally nurturing other people, all of that, Virgo, this is the time to do it, okay? All right. So let's move on to the next sign. Gonna cut the music up. I'm going to move on to the sign of Libra. Libra. Let's see what we're telling Libra. 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 Let's see. Oh, a couple of cards popped over immediately. Wow, and I'm taking them. 4 cards. Libra. Wow, that popped up in the air as well. And so did the... Oh, Libra. What's going on? 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 Going on? What's 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 going on? Libra. All right, here we go, Libra. First card, 2 of Staves. I think some Libras are in the midst of making a decision, of making choices. To me, I think about when I look at this card, I think of Libra anyway. Libras are always in the crossroads of something. They're always trying to make that choice, make that decision. Libras are the most ambiguous sign of the zodiac. Libras are usually filled with ambiguity. Ambiguity. That is like, I'm not sure. Should I do this? Should I do that? Libras tend to weigh all the options all the time. And with the 2 of Staves coming up, you got 2 directions you can go in. Which direction will you choose? Next is the Ace of Staves. I think you've got a new direction you can go in. This is about your creativity. This is about building something new, creating something new, establishing something new, being creative with it, and really living out your highest creative genius. Here's the Seven of Cups next. This is like reaching for your emotional fulfillment, grabbing at all those different things that make you feel emotionally satisfied. And here's the Three of Staves right after. That is the Courage card. This is the card that is showing me that you are, the things are ahead of you to move forward toward what you really desire, toward your future, and not be afraid, but to look forward with courage, to go toward what you want, Libra. I see a Queen of Cups here, or excuse me, Queen of Coins. Could be a Capricorn or a Virgo or a Taurus in your life, or something you're dealing with them. I also see an Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups here. This Ace of Cups is showing me that you could get your emotional fulfillment. And this could be just feeling that you've got everything in place, just feeling emotionally everything is at work, everything is working well. Next, I see the Four of Staves. The Four of Staves. And that is emotional joy and happiness in your home life, in your family. And here's the Justice card right after that. That's the Libra card. How beautiful. I think you're going to get the balance that you desire. We reap what we sow. I think some Libras are reaping something beautiful. But here is the Tower. And I feel like there might be an ending, Libra. There might be an ending so you can have a new beginning. And here's the King of Staves right after it. Yeah. I think whatever this is, it is about getting a new beginning and being a leader, and also embracing something new and exciting. Also, you could be dealing with an Aries, because that's your natural partner. Libra is Aries. You could be dealing with a Leo or Sagittarius. That could be what it is as well. But I see the King of Cups. It ended on the King of Cups. So that's another king. That's a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And I'm seeing here, with two kings in this reading like that. That's saying that you can get help when you reach out to men. Like, your help comes from men. If you've got a decision that you need to make and you're not sure what to do about it, get help from men. Men are going to be able to help you. Also, you had two aces, and that's indicative of you getting success when you invest, like make a small investment in something, like some kind of online business or something, and you pay $99 for it and ends up making you thousands of dollars. That could happen. You only had two major arcana. You had the Justice card and the Tower card. The Justice card, of course, is like the balance. That's the Libra card. It's about balancing things out. It's about reaping what we sowed. It's about things being equal. It's about equity and equality. But then there is the Tower. And maybe the Tower moment happens because something has not been fair. It's not been equitable. It's not been balanced. And, sometimes we don't want to lose those things that we hold dear to us. But if something has been out of kilter, it's not right, it's not in balance, it's been not doing well for you mentally or emotionally, then yeah, the Tower is that time. On the bottom of the deck was the Three of Coins, though. I think some Libras are going to be working with other people. I also think you're going to be learning a new skill, a new way of doing things, a new way to get what it is you want in this life. And you know what, Libra? This is all happening in your solar third house. So it's all about you communicating with other people. The more you communicate in a positive way about your new ideas and your new creative things, and be honest with your emotions too, I think the more success you're going to generate, especially when you get the help of men, because I think men are going to really help you to make whatever decisions need to be made. And that's a very good thing. But yeah, communication. I think also anything in your local neighborhood, your community, maybe things that have to do with your brothers or sisters or cousins or nieces or nephews. Those might crop up, Libra. Also, like I said, it could be your community. It could be driving around your local neighborhood or something like that. So just be aware. These are issues that could really become a major focal point over the next 2 weeks for Libra. Okay, Libra, I hope that resonated with you. Much love, much light, many blessings. So I'm going to cut this music up as I prepare to go into the last sign, which is the sign of Scorpio. Let's do this for Scorpio. Let's do this for Scorpio. Let's do this for Scorpio. Let's do this, Scorpio. Let's do this for Scorpio. Hey. It popped in the air for Scorpio. Oh my gosh, I love that. You won't believe what cards just popped in the air for Scorpio. Oh my gosh, it just keeps going. More Scorpio. Scorpio. I love it, Scorpio. Yes, go. Go. Scorpio. Scorpio. Go. Go, Scorpio. I'm loving this. Scorpio. 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 Oh my goodness, Scorpio. 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 Wow. Any last final message? There we go. Yep. Scorpio, this is such a Scorpio reading. I started to scream after the 6th card. Okay, look. Here we go. Scorpio, it starts with an Ace of Swords. Like whatever is going on in your life, Scorpio, this is about you attaining complete and total victory. I said complete and total victory over anything that is in your way. Complete and total victory. Next is the Queen of Cups. There you are if you're a female, Scorpio. There you are in your own reading. The Queen of Cups. And next on top of you, on top of the Queen of Cups, we got the Ace of Cups. That's you getting your emotional fulfillment. Like you're going to get this happiness and joy. Ain't nothing going to stop it. Your emotional happiness and wherewithal is there. And right on top of the Ace of Cups, your ace, by the way, there's the Ace of Coins. That is the money coin. That's the Ace of Money. That's all the material wealth. So not only are you going to be feeling emotionally satisfied, but you're going to be feeling materially satisfied. I love that. And then we have the Chariot. Oh my gosh. That is more victory. And it's coming in fast. Might be coming through a Cancer if you're with a Cancer. Some Scorpios might be with a Cancer. But I see victory coming fast. I mean fast. It's coming. And there you are, King of Cups. This could, if you're a male Scorpio, this could be you. If you're a female, you could be with a male King of Cups, like a Pisces or a Cancer, maybe, or another Scorpio. That is possible, okay? So that could be. Either way, you reign, and you had both the female Queen of Cups and the male King of Cups in this reading. I feel like whether you're a male or a female, you're winning. You have victory coming. Not only to mention, this is one of the most emotional couples. This is a couple. So if you're a Scorpio and you've been wondering, like, especially if you're not in something right now and you want to get into something, I would definitely look at now and over the next couple of weeks, because you just got the King and Queen of Cups in this reading, and a couple of victory cards. So I feel like this would be a great time to hook up if you have not already hooked up. It'll be emotional, and a commitment would be there. I think you'd take the relationship seriously. Two of Swords is next. You might be making some decisions, Scorpio, over loyalty, over choices that have to do with loyalty, like that. Maybe some Scorpios are trying to decide whether they're going to stay with the one they're with or You know, are they going to love the one they're with or go with someone new? There's a Page of Cups. You're getting offers in. Maybe having emotional communication, like texts, emails, phone calls, DMs, letters, all that kind of stuff. And here's the Knight of Cups right after it. Yeah, some Scorpios are seriously incommunicado with somebody in an emotional way, like talking. I don't want to say talking smack, because this looks like the real deal here. But I will say this, with the Queen of Swords up next, if you sense somebody is not being honest or truthful, I know you will cut them off, right? Because that's what Scorpios do. If that ain't working, you know, if it ain't real, if it ain't popping, you will cut that off sooner than they can say jumping jack flash, because you ain't about no games. And here's the Temperance card. That's Sagittarius. But it's also a card that says you're waiting patiently for what you really want. You ain't going to take no second hand, nothing. They better come correct or don't come at all. And I do think you're being patient about something in particular. Maybe about cutting someone off. If that's something that has to happen. But it ends on the High Priestess. I love that. That's a Cancer card. I do sense that Cancer is in your life, Scorpio. But I also believe that this is saying, look, use your higher intuition, use your higher mind, use your third eye, use your intuitive abilities to make all these decisions. Don't just go off of, what other people say, or just use facts. Use your feelings and intuition too. On the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords. So I sense that some Scorpios might even feel that they've been bound in some way for some reason. But I'm telling you, it's not even in the main reading. You're not bound. You're not. Use your intuition to get you what you want, because you're not bound. You're just not. Sometimes, I guess these readings are to remind people of stuff like that, because they will start to feel like they're bound. And that's not necessarily the case. Now, you had a couple of things going on in this reading. First of all, you had the entire face booking of Page of Cups, King of Cups, Knight of Cups, and Queen of Cups. But I'm going to tell you what the Queen and King of Cups mean. And you also had two queens. You had the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. The two queens, I know, means that you can get advice from women, and you should seek advice from women. Like, if there's an issue, the women will help you to make the decision. I'm going to tell you what the King and Queen of Cups mean according to this. Let me see if I can get to this right away. Hold on. Why is it not telling me? Wait, here is it. Okay, here we go. So it is, in general, a couple that is in perfect harmony. Soon you'll find the right lover for you. Love life is an area of support. Seeking comfort in relationships. Two partners who are in love. The right partners, the right lovers for each other. Caring and loving for each other. Marriage and serious commitments. Wow. Using your relationship as a crutch. Relationship is a distraction. A supportive partner. You support your partner. So those are the issues that could come up in a relationship that is, the King and Queen of Cups. Now, you had something else that I don't see often, which was 3 aces. So I'm going to tell you what that is. And it says, more effort is required to be prosperous. So if this was about money, Scorpio, if you've been dealing with money, this could be part of it. You need to make your own luck. You will get the things you desire out of your romantic relationship, but not without effort. And you may achieve your heart's desire, but not necessarily with your current partner. I sensed that this was about this partner. This something. So they're saying there might be something going on where you might not, it might not be with this current person. Okay, now you had 3 major arcana, just 3. You had the Chariot, the Temperance, and the High Priestess. The Chariot is victory, and it's coming fast. It's quick-moving victory. And especially with it being a Cancer card and you being a Scorpio, it's really a good card to have here. Next is Temperance. So that's a Sagittarius card. We're in Sagittarius season, but it's really saying, hey, have some patience and don't rush things. Take your time, and it'll work out when you take your time. And it ends on the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is saying, hey, use your higher mind. Use your intuition. You know, yeah, wait with the Temperance card, but definitely pray and also use that intuition that tells you what the real truth is. Okay? So, oh, and the one thing I also wanted to tell you before I end, Scorpio, is that this is all happening in your solar second house of money and what you have to give. So it could have to do with money. It could also have to deal with, you know, how much are you willing to give in a relationship, especially if it's a relationship that is not satisfying or if something's going on. So do keep that in mind. It's second house. It's all about that money. So I hope this resonated with you, Scorpio. I'm glad I got these done. Oh my gosh. You guys, this has been Adrienne, Capricorntigress of Astrology, alookinside.com. If you have not already done so, take a moment to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're on YouTube, to follow us if you're getting this anywhere else like LinkedIn or Pinterest or Instagram, or follow us on Facebook. Make sure you like my Facebook page and come and join us in our group, which is facebook.com/groups/astrology a look inside. Okay. And then you will be able to get all the information from Astrology a look inside at all times. All right. Much love, much light, many blessings to all, and have a wonderful 2 weeks of this new moon solar eclipse experience in Sagittarius. The new moon experience for the next 2 weeks. I think many signs will feel it. So good luck to you all. Many blessings. Namaste. Astrology, a look inside. Presenting astrology and tarot readings for all.